Hey guys, today I'm gonna perform a walkthrough on how to upgrade from Windows 7 to Windows 10. So as you can see here, I'm running Windows 7 Professional, Service Pack 1. I do want to let you guys know that I have performed the majority of the Windows updates. I believe you are going to need to make sure that you are patched up. Um, well, as patched as you can possibly be, seeing that I'm recording this on January 31st, 2020. So, Windows 7 is out of compliance at this time. So, whatever patches you can get, especially if you can get up to Service Pack 1, you're probably going to need that in order to initiate the upgrade to Windows 10. Um, as you probably know, if you are running Windows 7, you're probably getting hit with this message here, saying that your PC is out of support whenever you boot it up and try to log in. So this is Microsoft's way of saying, hey, um, it's been 10 years. It's about time to upgrade to Windows 10. So I took a screenshot of it when it came up for me and saved it. But I did save it to my pictures. So hopefully, once we do this upgrade, if it successfully completes, we should be able to navigate back to our pictures folder, and that screenshot, I think it's a PNG, should still be there during this upgrade, just to show you guys how your documents will transfer over. So this is going to be pretty much what we're going to try to do here. So to start this off, we'll open up a web browser here. This is a clean uh, OS here. As you can tell, I don't have too much of anything, any applications or anything like that. So we are going to open up IE and go to Google, maximize this, and we are going to search for Windows 10. Wonder if we can use the media creation tool. It's probably be the best way to do it. So let's go. Let's see if it's the second link here. Maybe not. Let's go to update now. I am looking for the Windows Media Creation tool. Yep, yep, we know that, we know that, we know that. Alright, let me go back here because that's probably not what I wanted. Media Creation tool. Let's try the first link. Come on, IE. Come on. It's probably not liking that. Media creation tools. Uh, Windows 10 download. Download, blah, blah, blah. I'm trying not to go to some of these third party sites. I'm trying to walk you guys through doing officially from Microsoft. But their page refuses to load. Uh, Fine, let's go and see if they actually have a direct link. Okay, finally it came up. Yeah, that's pretty much the site I was waiting for. So it's Microsoft.com /en hyphen US uh, forward slash software dash download forward slash Windows 10. So this is the tool that I was looking for. So we will go ahead and download it. We will save. And it is completed. We will run it. UAC, accept that. And we'll minimize this and minimize this and minimize this. All right. Finally. So it's going to go ahead and start the wizard here. It's getting a few things ready. So we'll let it go ahead and perform any pre-checks that it needs in order to start the process here. All right, so we have a EULA that we really do not need to scroll to, and we'll just accept, confirm that we are signing our life away to Microsoft. Um, while this is going here, I was I was on the, I'll share with you guys. I was researching some topics regarding Windows 7, and there is a movement. All right, so what are we going to do? We are going to upgrade this PC now. So we will select that and click next, and it is going to start downloading the latest version of Windows 10. At this time, January 31st, 2020, I believe it is 1909 is their stable release. So I think that is the one that it should be pulling down here. We've got a pretty fast connection here, so shouldn't take that much longer. It's already over 30% away. But while it's going, I wanted to share with you guys. So I was looking into Windows 7, and apparently there's a movement to have Microsoft make Windows 7 open source, which is pretty interesting. Of course, I'm not quite sure if Microsoft will do that, but I mean, it's been out for 10 years. A lot of people have gotten accustomed to it. Uh, so probably even more than 10 years, maybe. But a lot of people have gotten accustomed to it. It's been their go-to OS for a while now. They've worked with it so much that a lot of people, some, people don't like change too much, so they're wanting to stick with it. Um, and then I guess let the open source community, find all the bugs going forward and stuff. But it was pretty interesting. Um, it there was a comment made that you know um, XP was out for probably just as long, and they're if Microsoft was ever going to make a operating system open source, they probably would have started with XP. Um, I think it was mentioned that realistically the only quote unquote OS that Microsoft has ever released was DOS. Um, um, which is, made me think a little bit. But of course, no one uses DOS anymore. But as far as something that is a pretty capable OS, Windows XP was out just for just as long, and Microsoft pretty much decommissioned that. They did not let give it to the world, so to speak. So it's there is not a very good chance that Windows 7 will be released to the world. There's a good chance that it's gonna meet the same fate as XP, and Microsoft's just gonna force everyone to keep up with their OS releases. Whether that's Windows 10, 11, 12, or whatever they whatever naming convention they go for in the future. But um, I actually think they're going to more like an OS as a service, where they'll just keep patching um, their current whatever current version OS that they're calling it, and you just need to pay. An end user would just need to pay for access to their update, I guess, tree, to their update life cycle, to be a part of that. So who knows? But just food for thought. While this is progressing here, so we are at 50, 59%, and hopefully we don't run to any errors here. Um, but if we do, we'll just tackle it uh, as they come, and see where we go. I might um, I might pause the video here, uh, just so that you guys aren't waiting. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Let me pause it, and then I'll come back. All right, so that previous wizard went away, so now we're up to a new wizard here. Looks like it was checking for updates. Now it's checking the PC, and it's probably going through some other prerequisites. Ooh, this is interesting. Okay, so you guys probably remember at the beginning of this video when I was showing you what version of Windows 7 this is. As you can tell down here, I have not activated this because I do not have a Windows 7 key. And I'm not quite sure that I can even purchase a key at this time. So it looks like without a valid Windows 7 key, Microsoft will not allow you to upgrade to their latest version of Windows 10. So, I think I might have a workaround to this. So, let's close this out. Yeah, sorry, we're gonna close out, so it's gonna do some cleaning. And I believe I have a script. Yeah. So I have this script that possibly, perhaps, just might activate Windows 7 for us. So I'm gonna copy it to root of C because that's where I like running a lot of my scripts from, so I don't have to navigate to too many directories. And I'm going to open up the command prompt, run it as administrator, accept the UAC, and we are going to navigate to the root of C and see if we can get rid of this message here. I might have to reboot to confirm, but it's a batch script, so let's navigate to it and run it and see whether this will do its magic. All right, so looks like we got activated. It does want me to reboot. We hit yes, reboot, and let's see. We might have to run through the wizard again. Good thing I saved the that Windows 10 media creation tool. But let's maximize this. All right. So let's see if we're activated. Ooh, we have activated ourselves. Well, isn't that nice? So let's go back. So there's our activation. Um, Let me know if you guys want me to dig into this activation script a little bit more. If you guys want to get a copy of it in the comments below. But I won't go too much into it right now. But I just wanted to show you guys that there is a way to activate, and that you will need to activate in order to perform this upgrade. So we will go ahead and run the media creation tool again. Yes, it is for 1909. Um, so it's going to take us back into the wizard, but this time, in theory, uh, we should be able to upgrade. It should detect that this copy of Windows 7 is activated, and and proceed with the upgrade. So there's our EULA again. We will accept. It's going to get a few things ready here for us. I kind of wonder, though, what key we got. All right, so upgrade this PC now, and it's going to do its download again. But on a serious note, I do kind of wonder what key was installed and if we can see that key. Hmm. Let me make this big off. Okay, so now that this is going, again, like I said, we've got a pretty decent connection. So we're more than 30% into it, so it should come down relatively quickly. But kind of want to dig into if we are able to retrieve the key. So I am going to. Hmm. Interesting. I might have to look this up offline. I'll let you guys know if if I'm able to retrieve what key was used, because now I am definitely curious here. Got me thinking. Okay, well yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. All right, 99% is verifying the download. Guess it's checking the hash, making sure that this download is not nefarious in any way, shape, or form. So, not quite sure how long this part might take. We'll give it a okay. So it's it passed through that part. So now it's creating the media. A little bit over 10% done here. All right, so this part may take a while. So I will go ahead and pause the video again, and then we'll come back. Hey guys, I wanted to just hop back in. It's still going, but it looks like I was able to retrieve the key. I'm not going to share it out here, but I just want to give you guys a brief overview. The key is there. It did install a key. So this is activated. So we're going to see now if the installer wizard will detect the key and continue on the installation. So I'll close this out, and we are back to checking our PC, uh, getting a few things ready here. Yeah, that was pretty cool. So now, actually, if this works, oh, we are getting further in here. Here's a new licensing agreement that we will accept. Okay, it's asking us. I think it went through asking us what we would like to keep. Did not give us an option to select anything. Uh, but now it's checking for updates. But like I was saying, so I'm curious now to see if this upgrade works. If we're able to retrieve a Windows 10 key, which will be kind of interesting. And I kind of want to know if that key will be the same as the Windows 7 one, or will it be slightly different? So we're gonna find out. Okay, so we are getting further in than before. Well, let's see what it decides to do here. If it decides to play nice with us. So I will. Ooh, 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 ooh. Something needs our attention. The following things need your attention to continue installation and keep your Windows settings, personal files, and apps. Okay. Confirm. Making sure that we had enough space. Yeah, we want you to install Windows 10 Pro. We want you to keep files and apps. Correct. So we are progressing. Looks like we progressed past our original error window about that activation. So I will click install, and we've got a installing Windows 10 splash screen. Alrighty, so I believe this might take a while. I know it's already at 30%, but maybe it won't. Seeing that I don't have too many applications and too many documents and pictures and movies that it has to carry over. But just to be safe, I think I'm gonna let it do its thing here, and I will go ahead, pause the video. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be at 31% for a minute. So I'll go ahead and pause the video, and we'll come back when we've progressed a little bit further. All right, so our machine is just about to restart. It has looks like it's gotten to 100%, and we are rebooting. I might have to resize this again. Alright, so looks like we are on a new splash screen here. We are no longer in Windows 7. We have rebooted, and the system is now working on the update. So believe I will go ahead and let this run because it looks like we might be at another waiting moment. And it is official. It did detect deactivation, and it looks like it is accepting it and proceeding with the upgrade. So, not quite sure how long this part will take, but I will not leave you guys bored seeing a spinning symbol. So I'll go ahead and pause the video here and come back when we're further along. Alright guys, it has rebooted, and it's brought us to our privacy settings. You can go in and modify these as you wish. I'm just gonna, for time purposes, I'm just going to accept everything, and we are on Windows 10. Um, let's see what version of Windows 10 it installed. So yep, there's the computer name, 64-bit Win 10 Pro 1909. And are we activated? I believe we just might be activated also. So let me see if it'll actually tell us verbatim. Windows is activated. Look at that, boys. Oh yeah. So it worked. I am gonna dig into this and see what key it used to activate, just because I'm curious. But there we go, guys. Oh, and let's confirm that our files transferred over. So, yep, there's our capture. I believe that was in pictures. Yep, there's our previous Windows 7 out of support screen capture that was saved in our pictures. It carried over, and we should have some things in documents. And there's our Windows 7 activation text files that we had previously. So it looks like we are online. Let's take a look at the device manager, see if everything came through. For the most part, everything did. Looks like there's some interface devices that did not carry over, but our mouse is working, and I believe our keyboard's working. So it's probably I might need to install some. This is VirtualBox. This is running VirtualBox. I might need to install some the VirtualBox additions to get it going, or it might still need to. It might still need to pull some updates down. This will probably get resolved later. But, let's check for updates while this is going. But I will not leave you guys any longer. This video has gone on for longer than I expected. But there you guys go. You have an idea now how to update Windows 7 to Windows 10. I don't know if it kept the downloads. And it kept the media creation download. So this is the tool you'll need to go out and download in order to start this process. And it looks like there are updates that are going to be coming down still. So I'll let those run, install, reboot, and I believe that is it, guys. Thanks for tuning in. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and feel free to like it, share it out to your friends and family, and subscribe, and post any comments if you want any further videos. All right, take care, and y'all have a good night. Bye.